Welcome back to the Redneck Vegan Recipe Hacks. In today's episode of the Redneck Vegan Recipe Hacks, it's actually not a recipe, but a healthy drink called coriander seed water. Coriander seed water may help to lower blood pressure, blood sugar, and cholesterol, so you may want to consult a physician before drinking this, or if you're using any kind of medication for any health conditions. Coriander seed water has been used for centuries as a medicine. This episode I will show you the proper way to prepare it, when to drink it for maximum effectiveness, and how long you can store it. First, you'll need coriander seeds. Whole coriander seeds. Organic is the best, but you don't need organic. You need a mortar and a pestle to slightly take a tablespoon of the seeds and slightly crush them, not much, just slightly crush them. But why buy more tools for the kitchen when you can do it the redneck way? You can use a hammer, you can use an ice cream scoop, but as you know, I don't use ice cream scoops. I use spoons to scoop out ice cream, and this is what happens to them. So you can use the end of a spoon, but if you do happen to have an ice cream scoop, you can use the end of it and just put it into the cup or the glass and lightly crush them. You don't want to crush them all the way, just kind of lightly. You don't have to crush all the seeds, just some of them, so that the water can penetrate a little bit better and get more of the value out of the seeds. Then you would go and get filtered water. It needs to be filtered water so it doesn't have as little chemicals as possible in it. You always want to use filtered water. This is what it looks like when it's finished. But what you'll do, lightly crush a tablespoon of coriander seeds and 3 cups of water, room temperature filtered water. Cover it and soak overnight. In the morning, this is what it'll look like after you've strained out the seeds. So it'll have the seeds in there. I didn't strain it that well, but it doesn't matter if you swallow some of them. It's just the seeds don't taste that well. They kind of taste a little bitter. The water tastes a little slightly nutty flavor. So you would cover it overnight, at least 8 hours, and then in the morning you would strain it, and then you would drink a cup of this. You can drink a cup and a half if you like, and the rest of it you would store in the refrigerator. The next day you can get it out and let it sit on the counter until it cools down to where you can drink it. Room temperature or slightly warm is fine, but you don't want it hot and you don't want it cold. If you don't like the taste and you need a little flavor in it, you would squeeze a little bit of fresh lemon in it, maybe put some mint leaves, put a little tiny bit of sweetener. You don't really want sweetener in this, but once you get used to the taste, you really don't need anything to sweeten it with. You can store this in the refrigerator. I usually put it in a mason jar up to 3 days, but I wouldn't go any farther past 3 days with it because it would lose its effectiveness. So just remember, soak it overnight, strain the seeds. You can lightly crush them with the end of anything. It doesn't have to be a ice cream scoop. Just kind of lightly crush this. This also aids in digestion and is good for weight loss. It improves your digestion, reduces bloating. It can improve acne and also your skin appearance. So do this for 30 days to see if it helps. Now, if it starts giving you some issues with cramping, or it shouldn't, but if it does, just continue using this. I'll have other seeds that you can use, and I'll show you how to use them as well in the next episodes. If you like this episode, hit subscribe and you'll see more of these. Just remember, you don't have to buy all these different kitchen gadgets. The spoon works just fine. You can lay the cup on the side and smash it down a little with the spoon. Of course, this is what I do for ice cream. You can leave it whole if you don't want to crush them. Just maybe let it sit a little longer, because it'll still get a lot of the effectiveness out of it. Once you strain it, looks like this. I'm going to get the rest of the seeds out because I really don't like them. So hit like and subscribe, and you'll see the next episodes. That way you don't miss any of the episodes. Thank you.